Hi, this is Mr. Clemens, and today we're going to be talking about relative clauses. Another type of dependent clause is called a relative pronoun clause, and just for short, I'm just going to refer to it from this point on as a relative clause. These clauses always begin with words such as that, which, who, or whom. So, for examples that show these pronouns being used, the test that the teacher gave us was easy. The homework, which Kevin aced, was worth 40 points. My father, who is lactose intolerant, didn't realize there was cheese in the dip. Sally, whom I know to be a genius, saved my computer system from crashing. In all of these examples, the relative clause is underlined, and the relative pronoun is the word that begins each clause. So that's just something we'll always see. A relative clause always begins with a relative pronoun. So there are two types of relative clauses, essential and non-essential, otherwise known as restrictive and non-restrictive. Just different names that people will use, but either way it's really the same thing. Restrictive is equal to essential and non-restrictive is equal to non-essential. An essential clause is necessary within a sentence and can't be taken out because it specifies the subject. If you remove an essential clause, the meaning of the sentence will change. A non-essential clause can be taken out and the meaning will stay the same. All non-essential clauses must be placed within commas. So, here's an example of this with an essential clause. Kids who cry at the store don't deserve candy or treats. Okay? If we take this clause out right here, if we remove that from the sentence, the meaning of our sentence changes. Okay, so it basically would, if we delete that, we get this down here. Kids don't deserve candy or treats. When this essential relative pronoun clause is removed, the meaning of the sentence suggests that all children everywhere don't deserve candy or treats ever. So that's what makes it essential. We have to have it in the sentence because if we take it out, it changes what we're saying. It changes the meaning. Okay? So, here's an example of a non-essential relative clause. My sister's kid, who cries at the store, doesn't deserve candy or treats. Okay? In this sentence, if we take the clause out, the relative clause, if we delete that, the meaning of the sentence stays the same. It doesn't change. I still know that I'm only talking about my sister's kid. Okay? So either way, whether the clause is in the sentence or out of the sentence, it's still just my sister's kid who doesn't deserve candy or treats. Okay? So when this non-essential relative pronoun clause is removed, the meaning stays the same. We will understand that it is only my sister's kid who doesn't deserve candy or treats. Okay? And last thing, remember, all relative pronoun clauses are dependent or subordinate clauses.